I wanted to ask you about the 9.7 by Kishane Thompson going into the Paris Olympics.
Very impressive because his 9.77 look pretty easy, almost look like a training day.
Right, but yeah, Richard, I know you're a track and field man. I wanted to ask you about the 9.7 by Kishane Thompson going into the Paris Olympics in terms of what you think about it.
All right. So the 9.7 Kishane Thompson. 9.7 is a little phenomenal, Orion, as the only person over the last maybe 2 years who had come and who had run so fast. It's something that we have to stand up and see, because after the Usain Bolt and the Johan Blakes and all of them guys had retired, we haven't seen the men come forth like this before. But of course, this is Olympic year. Everybody has been shaping up really nicely, and especially the Jamaican team. The US team has always been there and thereabout as usual, but everybody's expecting so much things from the Jamaican team always, But I really love what I see the guy do, and it struck me as very impressive too, because his 9.77 look pretty easy, almost look like a training day. And as he says, this coach had tell him to just run like 50, 60 meters, just get out of the block and, execute that start very well, and let's see where it takes you. But again, he was saying that he doesn't know how to shut it down or how to slow it down. But I don't think it's the fact that he don't know how to shut it down. I think the fact that he has so much momentum, because I can remember when you said around 9:58, it might look like he was shutting it down, right? But when you get up to top speed at 50, 60 meters, it's hard for you to not have that momentum coming right through to the tape. It is going to carry you through whether or not, because you're already at high speed. When velocity starts to move, it won't just stop right away. It keeps going until it just come and slow down. So people are saying that yes, he can run very fast. I think if he had run up to 70 meters or 80 meters, yes, it might have been a 7.6 or a 7. Or a 9.6. Something close to 9.5.
Yeah, well.
So.
Yeah. Well, I think it's obvious he can go faster than that.
Yeah.
It should be interesting how close he can get that 9.58. But based on what's been going on in track and field in terms of the time, it's a significant time based on how the Americans have been running and the Jamaicans. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, kudos to him. If he's in this type of shape going into Paris, he's the favorite. And obviously, we think he can go faster than that. So, it should be interesting.
Nobody had run 9.7 apart from him to date. So it is quite interesting. I mean, no lies to me. 200 meters is the strongest event, but I don't think he's as strong as Thompson. He doesn't. Thompson look so power packed. That's the thing that scares me. Is that unlike Usain Bolt, everybody else, Usain has a long stride pattern. Kishane Thompson have a stride pattern not as long, but he is very powerful. And I think everybody is starting to looking at him as a boy. Look like a Powell that if Asafa had the kind of aggression that he has, Asafa would have beaten Usain back then. Right? And it would be an even closer.
That's mental, man.
Yeah. And not only the mental.
It's all mental.
Power. He has the power. When you look at his physical structure and how he starts, I can tell you this though, Orion. When Kishane Thompson get all of his mechanics right, because I really don't think he has the mechanics perfectly or as close to Asafa had it. But when he gets that mechanic right, if you remember Shelly and Fraser when she went to the Olympics the first time and started, and she was way out here, right? And everybody had to say, wow, how do you catch this girl? It is going to be the same thing. Same thing that is going to happen. right? And he just get the mechanics of starting right with that amount of power that he has. He's going to be way out here, and that's what is mind-boggling to me. You know, so kudos to him. I really have him as favorites to win the Olympics. You know, everybody being equal and healthy. And as Stephen Francis said, boy, when you perform at high performance, the only thing you can really just be careful about is your health all the time, and you can see that. You know, like, subscribe, you know, notification bell, all of the things. We'll always get it good, and we're always going to be having a whole lot of discussions and things. We'll be bringing you different features at different time. We'll be bringing in different personalities at different time.